I'll say it again. I am a leader, and I'm going to tell you the difference between me and a politician. You see, a politician moves with a program, but a leader moves with a vision.
For me, more baby, I'll have a show for everybody. Ghnet TV Brings You. I will show me over one day. I like it. I share. I subscribe with the agent channel. I come home away your comment section on Ebusiam. Wa wani tia woni dwumadi a ekoso ewo ha na afen so anabusumi a yewomu die amanyosem na nabusia ekuso a edi atrentwie ene atreha ewo social media no so a enye asem kuma na ebusia yenim sa amanyukuo dodo na ene wo eye omaiga na mu asesi sedie omo ba omo tete omo kra no enye asem kuma ni nyina afi oman ni de we emu aye den ahokyere aboma kyese obi atwa no ho a entwa na ebusia mekasa me kasa enye tenten no ane nana Kwame Badiako ane the new force ane kyese ne dwumadi a waguso a ode afa no ho ato no ho so a sise wode ne ho agima oye ewo man Ghana mu ase yene ani tua so no so pese obedi oman yi so bia na mpo no wadika aye campaign dodo na mpo ansa na onyamfa no ho embe hye se dwumadi we ni mu no amanfo dodo na susun se ebi mpo ana sebi oyobi a oyekronfo sebi tafrache techi amo opese obewia oman Ghana nenso abra okoye interviews ahodo na woto ne bo ase ekyerɛkyerɛ niema mu ekyerɛ Ghana fo no dodo na atena ho ase ana se omatena se ehudwumadi a opese ode begu oman Ghana na ode to bia ba kyese eye universities a ewo Ghana henye na obo no homode pese okohra wo mo na afenso obi omadwe mu kaka efa amanyesem mpo afia batu aye betu wasinase adwen ho asua ade afirimu yie ehu obi a wo beto wa aba ama na batu wo hei eno ne yeto a ekire no enhu sempi amafododo na ehye yebo etimi ka kire se o ye ba eye akra bia se industries beko ho kanea influence ye sha oman yi mu de kyese enye bibia no mutimi eye ekwanye hodo na agusu a enye ye ne mpo no mutena se atwen sa batu ebedura no mukeka omo so emema omo ho so se omo be ya akwan ne se ne be ya atemamufo no ye be hye so ade ato aboso no de ogusu a etufo empo no se bi pani ye obi a wanyini sebi nivie no kwa animu ontimi endi oman ni so ye nanso ono a waya abrantie yi wotimi hu se ne hu sisi ne hu so ne mpanyi ono nko ono de obase ne beye a sempo no wanya na se afi ye hye na se yentimi ntoma na afefoforo enso wo ho ne mpanyi ono nko se ne beye daachi bi obi a oya abrantie ne hu sisi ne hu so betimi afa dwumadie ya to ne hu se oman Ghana mpanifo no mu bedi ye nim no mu bie ni ho a wetimi aboa ye ntini nso metimi afa ato ne hu so se ne na ye Nana Kwame Badiako ede to no ho so obebo oman Ghana no sa pepepe ene obeye ne mpo na ansa na ode ne nsem no ebekọ awie ya na so oguso ode ne nkomotwetwe no ekoso no ode tinibi eye ntoto ho ana ochema wa America kuro no enya da korope ene sori ya yetimite America ene obi biara prese obetimi akopie mu ewo sa kuro ni mo se ye na fofo nan a omofato omo ho se di oman yi koyeto so yeto so a yentimi enya bibi papa bia emfiri mu nti yemmema muso yen sorry enkeka ye ho na do for yen semre no yentie ensem a ono akasa editu dwane bi emra.
I want to tell you what is new force that you guys want to find out about it. Oh, interesting. Well, I just want to tell you that I did not come here to politic because I'm not a politician. I am a leader. I'll say it again. I am a leader, and I'm going to tell you the difference between me and a politician. You see, a politician moves with a program, but a leader moves with a vision. is anyone with a purpose. When you have a purpose, your enemies, they will look at you like you can't do it. Your friends, they will talk behind your back. They will call you a joker. Sometimes even your mom or your dad will tell you that who told you you can do what you're saying. But let the purpose be fulfilled. Let the purpose lead you. That is what I have come with. I've come with a purpose to build a nation, a purpose to give you an aim, a purpose to make sure that the vision for industrializing this country is fulfilled. I just thought that why are we just going backwards? How come every country in this world, they have built their country by industrializing the country? That's how everybody gets jobs. I will recommend a series for any of you to watch. It's called The Man Who Built America. Has anyone seen it in this room? No? Alright, so The Man Who Built America is Andrew Kennedy, Rockefeller, J.P. Morgan, and Henry Ford. Now, America was not America until these four people ignited industrialization. Rockefeller was selling kerosene at that time. Yes, that's all he sold, kerosene. And at that time, everybody was buying kerosene to get a flame, like a light, because there were no lights in the world. And then J.P. Morgan, whose father was a banker, who was forcing J.P. Morgan to become a banker. But J.P. Morgan had a different vision and a different purpose. He wanted to become an investor. And so J.P. Morgan was the guy who kept Thomas Edison in a room for over 18 months trying to get the light. This guy had another worker with him called Nicholas Tesla. And Thomas Edison was the one that managed to create the light for this world after trying 11,000 times. Eventually, when the light came to this world, everything changed. That was in early 19s. Everything started moving faster. There was another young guy whose name was Henry Ford. And he only had 3 cars. And they used to laugh at him because everybody was riding horses. When the light came, within 3 years, there were hundreds of thousands of cars. There were millions of lights. There were businesses everywhere. Growth came with speed. This is the vision I see with Africa. That when industrialization comes, everything will start to change. Everything will be growing with speed. We will build millions of buildings in just a few years. The deficit is too much. It's 1.8 million people in this country. They are homeless. There's 14.2 million people between disabled and the able. No jobs. No jobs. And all we have to do is to build plants in each region that can start employing and providing tens of thousands of jobs. There are minerals, resources in every region except for Accra. Every other region. And we checked. You know I like money, right? So I have to check all of it, when I put all the numbers together, 4.7 trillion. God, that's how much money you have. Listen, I mean, let's not talk about this, but I want to make you understand that 4.7, I've seen some party people in there, and you know, somebody said, what more? What you say? One more for Nana. For me or the other Nana? For me or the other Nana? What Nana are you talking about? One more. Listen, we're going to make it 12. You know why? Because we will review the Constitution, and I will be waiting for one of you to come and become my predecessor. I will be waiting for one of you to become my predecessor. We are not even giving them any room to get back in again. You know why? Because when you are young, you're strong, you're focused, your blood is fresh. When you're old, you're wise, you're relaxed, but your blood is old. You can have any pressure on it. So the time has come that we need fresh young blood. We need jobs, but we need a system that can make you buy a house on a mortgage, a system that can make you pay for a car that you're working, that is average. Your salary should be average. I believe in a middle income society. I believe in fairness. If we really want to be fair to our people, then I don't think some of you are going to spend these 21 years, I said, to educate yourself, and after that you get a job for 3,000 cedis. No, I'm serious. Now, I don't agree with it because, you know, I have 4 children and I have a lot of nieces and nephews, and the school fees is very expensive, but also the living, the food that we feed them with, the transportation. So if I have 4 children, and let's say I'm paying $2,000 for them to go to a private school, okay? Every term, now they used to say the term is 3 months. They say, 2 months. Then they send them home. Then they take the money again. So if you calculate the money for 4 children, maybe some nieces and nephews, when you add it, can be 4 or 5. When you calculate the money, by the time they finish college, for 4 children, that kind of money, you would have invested over $10 million, which is about 120 million Ghana. Yes, for 4 or 5 children that you're sending them to private school. Then after, you might want to send them outside. Say, go and get education in Harvard or something like we always do, that we're not supposed to, but we have to do it. Now, when they go there and come back, that's another 4 or 5 million for the 4 children. So you invest $15 million your whole life to raise 5 children and some nieces or nephews. I guess you believe that you're investing in them. Now, if all of these people come back to Ghana and they got a job and they have to pay them $80,000, which is 12,000 Ghana a month, would you take that money for your investment after you put 40 million? Would you? Well, that is our future. That is exactly what is going to happen to all of us if we don't change the dynamics, the economics. Put the numbers in the form. It doesn't matter whether it's MTN, Vodafone, whatever. I will respond to you myself. Welcome to the new world.
When you tell us at in summer, and Kwame Badiako editor, which Chirema, ono Omba embeshe bone mom de wo hu ene de ekoso e wo man ga na mu ha se wono ankasa no yetime muni onim de ekoso wo mafo e wo abusuafo wo fa ase a chese omunyina no ehia de so eda no so nenso wo school fees a wo tua empo no hye enkran wo hwe wo mo to ntale mo de bia da no bibi foforo yetum ukodwom a yese ne yatum na chese ne de ukodwom no amfa sika nkoto ade prekwa nko no na chese price no asesa o se ne nyino no so wo te o man ni mu bi oto nempo osese niema anase ka obebo wo ne mafo yi nyina ho na se ne wo fasefo emmaye na se daache ne mani wie school enya adwuma ya saka yi a wo boye ne nyina ne manu mpo ebetimi atia na anampo ono ankasa ne papa no obetimi enya mfaso de bi afiri so ana ye hwega na hase ya chese amanfo omunya adwuma na busia enya asem kuma omo numbers no edoso aka enya asem kuma nti nempo no empanifo omudi ye nimu iso omo tena se adwen ho ebie factories industries enampo oma pantiti ye bi amomo omunya adwuma ya oka yesi oma ankosu nempo omo ankosu no monka oman ne hu bi omo nso eto abenti wo se ye pekwan a ye be hweso ama obia ato no e wo oman Ghana mu fi so obia hoto na onye hweso obi bebo ne yonko kro no sebi obi de ne ho be hye niema bi a ensem fatenti mpanifo no e kam yekoyese omudi abronti memma ne youth ne wono de Debia dano or kasa na ni youth no ho pa afisa yen ni eba yen ni esiso afi ni yenso ye bebo ye bra se ya mo ye bra ye ni anto abapa de adache ye ho be kire ye sani empanifo no omudi kan to aba no e ho kire omo nti sie pa abapa atode am yen yi no na chese ombedi o man Ghana mu ha se na chese bibibia entoto na akwa mebusia when it's your say who dear air cost 20 measures so be like a share a subscribe the adwin channel aka ye ho e wo ye comment section or aha ye Ghnet TV medin e ye maame ya efie maka